building a working, you know, camaraderie with honeycombs and AKA Diddy. Diddy done turned over tapes. Allegedly, with the Carters, it's some freak off. And the Beyonce.
It appears that Diddy's troubles are far from over, and he's now scrambling to find a solution to his predicament. Rumors are circulating about blackmail, with claims that authorities found numerous hidden cameras throughout Diddy's residence. Allegedly, these cameras contain footage of influential figures engaging in wild parties at Diddy's homes, including celebrities, executives, and athletes. Shockingly, Beyoncé is rumored to be among those captured on these tapes. Now, Diddy is allegedly using this footage to blackmail Jay Z into assisting him. The situation is tense, with speculations arising about the potential fallout if such compromising footage were to be leaked. These allegations are not entirely new. Previous legal disputes, such as the Lil Rod lawsuit, hinted at Diddy's use of surveillance in his properties. However, it's crucial to emphasize that these are just claims at this point, and Diddy has not been proven guilty of any wrongdoing. Nevertheless, the notion of a celebrity like Diddy believing themselves above the law due to potentially incriminating footage is sadly not unprecedented. Connections between Diddy's parties and prominent guests like Jay Z and Beyoncé have been noted over the years. Incidents like Beyoncé reportedly intervening in disputes at Diddy's events have only added fuel to the rumors. Recent revelations from a TMZ documentary shed further light on Diddy's behavior, with interviews suggesting a pattern of misconduct, including allegations of physical abuse against women. Mark Curry, a former Bad Boy Records artist, corroborated claims of extensive surveillance in Diddy's homes, adding weight to the speculation surrounding the alleged blackmail scheme. In essence, while these claims may seem sensational, they're supported by various accounts and add layers to the ongoing saga surrounding Diddy's downfall. It's evident that Black Rob has a long history with both Mark Curry and Diddy, and Mark seems to be quite knowledgeable about Diddy's questionable behavior. Interestingly, there seems to have been a rift between Mark Curry and Diddy at some point, which greatly upset Mark. It appears that Mark may be among the few who cannot tolerate Diddy's manipulative and predatory conduct. In 2009, Mark published a revealing book titled Dancing with the Devil, where he exposed Diddy for his manipulative and shady dealings. Among his claims were that Diddy exploited artists under exploitative contracts and prioritized his own financial gain. Mark even mentioned that Diddy attempted to negotiate fairly with him, fearing exposure of his misdeeds. In a recent interview on The Culture Club, Mark disclosed that while signed to Diddy, he was involved in a scheme to scalp tickets and backstage passes for concerts, orchestrated by Diddy himself. Mark admitted to participating in this unethical and potentially illegal activity due to his financial struggles under Diddy's record label. He even contemplated selling drugs to support his family during his time as a bad boy artist. Regarding Diddy's decision to return publishing rights to his artists, Mark criticized it as too little, too late, emphasizing that these rights had little value after years of exploitation. He expressed his frustration in an Instagram video, questioning Diddy's motives and the timing of his actions, especially amidst rumors of Diddy making artists sign NDAs to protect himself from exposure. During this time, rumors circulated that Diddy might have foreseen potential legal troubles, especially with Cassie's lawsuit looming. Despite Diddy's declining reputation, some still speculate that he's being scapegoated for the misdeeds of more influential figures like Jay Z. Jaguar Wright, in a recent interview, claimed that Jay Z is even worse than Diddy but has been adept at covering his tracks over the years. She insinuated Jay Z's involvement in incidents like Big L's death, suggesting a pattern of manipulating situations to his advantage. Big L, a prominent rapper in the 90s, was on the brink of a successful career before his tragic death in a drive-by shooting in Harlem. There have been implications, including from Jaguar Wright, that Jay Z might have played a role in Big L's demise, as well as in other significant incidents involving prominent figures in the hip-hop community. Alleged investigators have not been able to figure out who killed Big L since then. However, one theory that seems to stick around even till today is that Big L was taken out by Jay's and Dame Dash out of jealousy, shortly before his death.
All right, we're gonna give everybody time to get in here. We're gonna talk about this Puff Daddy giving the publishing back to the artist. see what we get going on right here. He gave the publishing back, huh? What y'all think about that? Wolfgang, what's going on? We here to talk about Puff Daddy giving the publishing back. Hawk Comedy, what's going on? Versatile, what's going on? Nubla stuff. Philly Girl, what's going on? Wave at everybody. Yo, I know y'all got some questions about this Puff giving this publishing thing back, so come on, let's get to it.
Big L got signed to Jay Z's Rockefeller Records in the days leading up to his death. All the deals had already been finalized, and all that was left was a celebratory party to announce that Big L is now officially a Rockefeller artist. In 2023, the official Big L account on Instagram shared this voice note in a post captioned, "This voicemail was sent out to everyone for the party that was set to commemorate the signing of Big L becoming a Rockefeller flamboyant entertainment artist. The plan was for L to sign his deal with The Rock, along with McGruff Stan, and Seat Tune, the name of the group, was going to be called the Wolfpack. Unfortunately, 3 days before the event, Big L was taken away from us. Check it out, Chbo Entertainment. Make sure y'all come through the post Thursday, February 18th. All, and you can puning your num, so you can leave a message. I get back with you." Another person who thinks Diddy is being set up is Shunite, who is currently serving a 28-year prison sentence for a hit and run in 2015. As y'all know, Diddy and Suge Knight were on opposite sides during the East Coast TCA West Coast rivalry. Sue Knight co-founded Death Row Records, and he and Tupac used to rule the West Coast. On the other hand, Diddy and the Bad Boy Records crew, including Biggie, were repping the East Coast. When Tupac got unived, Diddy got blamed for it. And when Biggie lost his life 6 months later, Sh got blamed for it. But despite their beef, Sh Knight had a warning for Diddy after his homes got raided by Homeland Security. A clip from Sh's podcast Collect Call recently went viral, where he warned Diddy about being used as a pawn in other people's games. According to Sh, Diddy needs to be careful because some higher-ups are working overtime to ensure he goes down and takes the fall for whatever they want to keep silent. Then emphasized the fact that all of this had to do with the weird and nasty things that used to go down at Diddy's parties and the people who used to participate in them. I tell you what, puppy, your life is in danger, cause you know the secrets who's involved. That little secret room you guys participating in, so you know they going to get you if they can sub. Also seem to believe Diddy might end up in prison because he started talking about how Diddy needs to drop that brother love moniker of he wants to survive prison. When you go to prison, either you're going to be standing up pissing or squats. Sitting down pissing, I advise you to try to take the first one. You know, if you squatting pissing on the seat, you know what that means. Oh yeah, by the way, do not do your time going by brother love. Brother love is not a good code name for prison. I'm out. Knight also appeared on TMZ's Diddy documentary via a phone call with TMZ's Harvey Elsh said, "My first reaction is not the reaction I thought I would have when it came to Puffy. You know what I mean? I thought it'd be a reaction."
Rest in peace, Big L.
Rest in peace, Big L. That was the
Dopest.
sensei.
One of the dopest. Yes.
Big L was who put Jay Z on.
Without question.
And then Big L died, and then the next thing you know, Jay Z. And then, you know, he starts clienteling with Tupac and clienteling with Biggie and doing songs with Biggie and building a working, you know, camaraderie with Honeycombs.
Like he got what he got coming, because everybody knows what's been going on. My reaction was actually different because I felt like, damn, the first thing that came to my mind was Diddy's children. And the thing is, I feel it's a bad day for hip-hop, a bad day for the culture. It makes us all look bad. Child, that's a really wild statement. Coming from someone serving almost 3 decades for a hit and run where someone actually got unalive. But it is what it is. What's really interesting about what Sh said is that it just shows these men in the industry actually know what they're all doing. Sh basically said he wasn't surprised by everything Diddy was accused of because everybody knows what's been going on. Is it sounding creepy to you yet? Because it's definitely giving off a super weird vibe at this point, but it gets even weirder because you know who else had some advice for Diddy? The one and only R. Kelly. R. Kelly straight up said he doesn't believe any of the things that Diddy has been accused of. He made reference to his own case, saying there's an obvious attempt by some powerful higher-ups to destroy black men like himself. And that's rich coming from R. Kelly, because you know, but it's still important to remember that even to this day, there are people who believe R. Kelly was set up as wild as it sounds. However, R. Kelly revealed that this Diddy issue runs deeper than we think it does. He also called out other black male celebrities for trolling Diddy or making jokes about the situation, Because according to him, they can be next comedian jokes doing all on the radio and everything else, but they ask could be next stupid so stupid they don't even realize. The movement's going on, it's crazy. That's why I believe none of you can tell me about anybody. You can tell me that the weather is the I'm not going sham. I mean, I don't know if anyone can make a man do all the things R. Kelly is in jail for, so that whole setup angle may just be a cope, but R. Kelly seemed to believe all.